When I first came to Japan, the biggest problem was the language barrier. I didn't understand anything and felt as if I had gone back to being a baby. Right after coming to Japan, I became a second-year junior high school student and studied Japanese at a place called Colorful while going to school, but I could hardly understand the lessons, and studying at home was really hard because I had to learn something I didn't know in an unknown language. I also started living with my parents again after 7 years, but it didn't go well, and I couldn't feel safe at home either. I felt like giving up many times, but there were kind teachers and friends at school who encouraged me to try my best, so I was able to keep going. At Colorful, I had a friend who felt like a rival, and I studied hard because I didn't want to lose. That feeling helped me, and I gradually got used to this lifestyle. But I realized that life is not that easy. I couldn't understand Japanese well, had no one to talk to, lost my confidence and emotions, and felt hopeless. Even so, I kept focusing on my studies because I didn't want to lose. Even when important people who supported me since I was a child were gone, I felt nothing. I just kept studying to reach my goal of going to the same high school as my rival. Thanks to my hard work, my grades improved, and I was really happy to get the same score as my rival on the final test. But due to family reasons, I couldn't go to that high school. It felt like all my effort was wasted. The pressure from people I thought would protect me made it even harder, and I almost broke from the stress and disappointment. But I believe in God. Life is like riding a bicycle. You have to keep moving forward or you'll fall. So I decided not to stop and to keep going. I didn't want to disappoint the people who supported. With the words in my mind, the past is the past. From now on is a new beginning. I enrolled in a part-time night high school. In high school, I started weight training and a part-time job. At first, even simple conversations at the convenience store were hard, but gradually I gained confidence and was able to talk. At school, I started enjoying asking teachers and friends when I didn't understand something and trying new things. I gave a speech as a class representative and was a leader of the sign-making team at the school festival. Little by little, I began to regain the confidence and feelings I had lost. During that time, my childhood best friend died in an accident, and I was hit by deep sadness again. But I remembered someone who taught me the importance of gratitude, and I realized my emotions had returned. I realized that there are people in the world who are suffering more, and I'm actually blessed. Then I decided to keep trying harder. In my second year, I continued to be a member of the student council and maintained my grades. I also was a leader for the school festival, entered a writing contest at the prefectural level, and also joined a competition through my club activities. From this experience, I learned that life is like a wheel. Sometimes you're at the top, and sometimes you fall to the bottom. That's why it's important to choose your own path with no regrets. There are people around me who regret their choices. That's why I want to take on the challenge of getting into a national or public university, something no one at my part-time high school has tried before. It might be impossible, but you never know unless you try. I keep studying and ask teachers questions even outside of class. The start of my second year in high school was tough, but I realized that just feeling down wouldn't help. So I decided to look forward. Now that I'm in my third year, I still feel anxious, but I'm encouraged by the words, "Those who close their eyes to the past are blind to the present," and I keep working hard. I've learned to speak in front of people and now came to believe that the past is the past. What matters is the future. My goal now is to get into a national or public university. I want to learn about manufacturing and become someone who can contribute to society. I also want to become a better version of myself, someone who can be kind to others with confidence, without being held back by the past. I will keep looking forward and walk my own path in life.